the world didn't end with the green poison. That was only the spark, a single explosive moment in a chain reaction no one saw coming. The virus wasn't the real weapon. The real danger was the chaos that followed. Governments fell, cities burned, and humanity scrambled for order in a world that no longer had any. While the world fought to survive, others were watching, waiting, patient, calculating. They weren't concerned with the virus. They were enticed with what made it possible. And now, the pieces are in place. The infrastructure rebuilt, the armies trained, the systems primed. They're ready to finish what the pandemic started. And this time, the war won't be measured in lives lost to a virus. It will be measured in control, power, and total domination. The division fought to protect a broken world, but the real enemy has been pulling the strings all along. After the initial fall of Arankina, the death of Fei Lao, and the chaos that splintered DC, one truth became undeniable. The division was fractured, unity had crumbled, trust had eroded, and the US no longer had a single guiding hand. Manny Ortega fought to hold the line, but even his resolve could not mend what had been split. Agents were exhausted, morale was low, and the cracks in the system were growing wider with every operation. While the division struggled to maintain order, unseen powers were quietly consolidating control, shaping the world in ways most could have never imagined. At the center of this new order is Kelvin McManus, Secretary of Homeland Security. With absolute authority over the Strategic Homeland Division, McManus now controls ISAC. Every agent, every drone, every satellite is under his direct oversight. Those who refused to follow him were marked as rogue, forced to operate in the shadows, relying entirely on Anna to survive and communicate in secrecy. Meanwhile, Natalia Sokolova, CEO of the Circle of Concern and undisputed owner of the Black Tusk, has risen to unparalleled power. Her army of private soldiers is backed by cutting-edge technology and the shadowy Cabal, an organization with influence that stretches far beyond the ruins of DC. Once a close ally of McManus, the gap between them has grown as Sokolova's influence over the Cabal expanded, leaving McManus struggling to maintain control through political channels alone. Two powerhouses now dominate the remnants of society, one wielding political authority, the other industrial and military might. Each follows its own vision, attempting to shape the new world order in its own image. Yet in the shadows, a third group endures. Agents who fight, not for control, not for power, but for the division's original mission, and for the freedom of the people. The battles the division see are only on the surface. The war that truly shapes this world is hidden, invisible to the population, and orchestrated by those who pull the strings from behind closed doors. McManus and Sokolova are not merely adversaries. They are co-conspirators in a controlled conflict, a carefully managed war designed to test, manipulate, and ultimately consolidate power. Every clash, every raid, every tactical decision feeds the larger plan. The ISAC network, once the division's guiding eye, has been fractured and rewritten. Pieces of its intelligence now operate under Sokolova's private AI system. Every move the division makes is tracked, analyzed, and repurposed to Sokolova's advantage. Agents marked as rogue have become the true wildcards, using Anna to hack, disrupt, and outmaneuver both sides. They are humanity's last line of freedom. In this war, information is the deadliest weapon. Supply chains, communications, satellites, even the very AI that guides the agents are all leveraged as tools of control. McManus consolidates authority through political and SHD channels. Sokolova wields industrial, technological, and military might. And in the shadows, the rogue agents fight not just to survive, but to save what little still remains. This war is not public. It is silent, strategic, and far from over. Every decision, every operation, every loyalty is now a chess move in a game the division never truly understood it was playing. The war is expanding. New York and DC were only the beginning. The next conflict will erupt where the stakes are highest, where control of infrastructure, technology, and intelligence converge. Every city is a chessboard, every street, bridge, and building a piece in a war that stretches far beyond borders. The factions are no longer fighting for survival alone, they are fighting to shape the world itself. Chicago, rebuilt under Sokolova's private contractors, is now a fortress city. Private armies patrol its streets with ruthless efficiency. Drones watch every corner, and security checkpoints choke off access to strategic districts. The city could become the heart of Sokolova's military-industrial empire, a hub where weapons, technology, and soldiers combine to project power across the continent. Boston's historic infrastructure and dense urban neighborhoods make it the perfect target for strategic operations. Whoever controls this city will dominate the Eastern Corridor, securing critical ports, transit lines, and intelligence hubs. Rogue agents operate in the shadows here, striking silently, sabotaging Black Tusk operations, and gathering intel to level the battlefield. In Boston, every alley and bridge could hide an ambush, and every port is a lifeline waiting to be seized. London represents the global stage. Far from the chaos of the American streets, McManus leverages political influence to help Sokolova negotiate reconstruction contracts, secure surveillance monopolies, and expand military influence, all under the guise of rebuilding. Here, the war is not waged with bullets, but with power and diplomacy. Every agreement, every covert operation shifts the balance of the New World Order. Each city is a political flashpoint. Each operation is a test, and for the division, every move counts, because the next battle may not determine the fate of a city, but the trajectory of an entire world order. In this new era of warfare, every decision carries weight, and every failure has consequences. The true enemy has never been the virus. It has never been the Black Tusk, the True Sons, or even the Hunters. The enemy is the hand maneuvering all the pieces, unseen, untouchable, and far older than the division itself. They operate in the shadows, beyond nations and laws, shaping chaos into opportunity. Every conflict, every faction, every agent's move, it has been a piece in their design. They call themselves the Cabal, a clandestine network of global leaders, corporate magnates, and former SHD directors. Their influence spans continents. They orchestrated the Green Poison, financed the rise of the Black Tusk, and now control the very AI systems that govern SHD operations. Intelligence, weapons, surveillance, every tool of the division is being manipulated to serve their ultimate objective. McManus and Sokolova are both players and pawns, but the Cabal pulls the strings from behind the scenes. Every mission, every operation, every agent deployed serves the ultimate plan. A plan designed not for territory, but for control on a global scale. The Ascendant Protocol, the Cabal's next phase, is a convergence of division intelligence, corporate might, and AI oversight. It is designed to create a single global command structure where freedom is sacrificed to efficiency and dissent is eliminated before it can arise. Whoever survives, whoever adapts, will either inherit this new world order or be erased by it. The war that is coming is not just for territory, it is for control, for freedom, and the very soul of the division itself. The enemy is patient, intelligent, and relentless. And now, it is ready to act. The story in the game has been moving a little slow for me lately, so I've been going through old scripts, some that I started writing years ago that I never finished or recorded, usually because I ended up doubting myself and didn't follow through to completion. I have dozens and dozens of speculation and what-if style videos that I never followed through with, which is funny because these are the type of videos that were the foundation of this channel all those years ago. Plus, I actually find these fun to chat about. So bear with me, I'm going to make stuff weird for a bit, while I go above the current story and talk to what could have happened, and what could still happen in the future. I hope you have enjoyed my brain explosion on where the story could take us with the Division 3. I have a few alternative approaches this could take that I may talk about soon, but otherwise, I'll catch you soon in the next one. Extremis Malus, Extrema Remedia.